All right, hello Nova Empire community. This is Gaming Jaeger bringing you another live stream for Nova Empire, the game. I'm playing this game all new to me. I've spent the past couple of days kind of testing out and getting used to it, and we have finally kind of planted our feet into this game. Really getting an opportunity to see what it's all about and what it really offers. So if you're getting your first look at Nova Empire, stay tuned and check it out. I'm going to run you down everything that we're currently setting up. And if you're interested in joining me in game while doing this, feel free to hit me up and I'll let you know how you can do that at the end of the stream. So with this, let me go ahead and bring up the game Nova Empire, which itself is pretty new to the iOS market. From my understanding, it's been on Android for a little bit, but I play all Apple. And with that, just get this opportunity to kind of check it out. And if you're checking this out again, I've done one live stream on it before, kind of just doing a what is this game look like and what does it have to offer. Likely, if you're here or you're watching it afterwards, you may be an existing Dawn of Titans member. If not, then you can also check out my video for some of that content. Essentially, Nova Empire is a little bit like Dawn of Titans, but in space. And yet again, it really kind of captured me by the graphics. Now, I'm going to be a little all over the place in this live stream because we are currently working pretty hard at actually getting ourselves set up in this game right now. Myself and many other Dawn of Titans players from all across different alliances in the game have actually kind of banded together and jumped over to this game to play it as well. So we're working on actually getting a few things set up in here for real. Now, looking at this, just giving you a little rundown, we've got our main profile screen, and this ship right here is my station. And my station is essentially my base of operations. Now, it's already been built up a little bit. You start out with a core, which is just this center portion of your station, and eventually you begin, which honestly happens very quickly. All in all, you'll see that my time in game here is going to be pretty low. But you start building it up level by level, from level 1 to a level 2, these extra rings that you add on. Level 3 adds a second tier, and I'm currently in the works to get up to level 4, which will give my ship something like this to look like. So right now I've got 1, 2, and 3. All right, so you can see them numbered there in the yellow little tabs, 1, 2, and 3. I'm working on getting to 4. I just have to go ahead and collect a few more supplies and get things going on. So let me give you a rundown of what this game's all about. It is a territory space conflict game. You are working in an alliance, and right now we're pretty new in the game. I'll pull up my profile and just show you that overall in this game, I have only spent 1 hour and 25 minutes roughly. It literally should be like a second rolling that over. So this here is pretty new account. Again, just kind of nice quick way to be able to kind of roll through different updates. What you're doing is constantly building up different pieces. You can see them kind of tabbed here on my ship that I've got things like the research lab, the radar. We have energy plants, which is that little wheel that's spinning in there. You can see a ship yard right there to the left, little docks. You just have these extra little buildings all over the place. Again, if you're an existing DOT player, you would know things like this because they're very similar to your mines and your farms or your barracks for your troops. Lots of different things going on there. I'll give a shout out here. Zerat, thanks for joining me for this stream. Rick, thanks for joining me on this stream as well, too. I know you guys are both Dawn of Titans players, so I think you'll kind of like the concept to it. I mean, look at the artwork in the background as well. I mean, graphic-wise, and around some of my glitches, right? You've got a really impressive space area. It looks like we've got a new power has emerged. They're constructing an Alliance HQ and now control some territory. So we're in this all new server. Now, servers this way work based off of the galaxies. So let me show you a little bit of what we have going on. We have galaxies in Nova Empire. And with it, you have this nice big galaxy like space. And within that galaxy, you have a series of different systems. That's what each one of those stars are, right? Just like you have the solar system. So we are currently working on claiming territory space, and we are Obsidian. That is our alliance name. Now, when you start out in a galaxy, you actually start out in a protected zone, which is one of those three, either EON, NGO, or USN. So as a new player, you start out in a protected zone until you make the decision to come into an alliance or leave that safe space. Once you do, you are now open to attack and you are no longer protected. Now, a few things that I'm looking at here is just some of the detail to this. I love the artwork that was put into this, to be honest. Even in our own territory here, we have these really cool systems, and every system is different when you go into it. I mean, check out a Yidixa there. I don't know if that's how you say it. I have no idea how to say any of these, but Yidixa. This here, I think, to be pretty cool in our system. This is actually like a black hole sun. Won't you come? Anyway, so I mean, check this out. This is one of the systems. Asteroid belts, planets. There are space pirates. That's what those little spiders are. And working with it, I mean, that's just cool. I think that is really awesome. Just really sweet artwork. Let's go in for a closer look. It is literally just a black hole sun. How cool is that? Now, with it, you've got these different things all over the galaxy, and that's just one system. So let's take a look at where we set up our main base of operation, which is in Hixum. Hixum here, if we enter in here, we have a good majority of our fleet right now, and this is a little bit more of this white. I don't know if this would be a white dwarf. I really don't know anything about suns, but I know that there's like yellow giants and red giants and all that stuff. But this is where we set up our base of operations. So we hustled really hard today to actually come in here and move our fleet into here. So these are all fellow Alliance member stations. We've got our tag on here. OBS is our tag for Obsidian Alliance. And this is where we've set up our HQ, is right over that sun to help claim our territory. So the current thing that we're working on now is to actually try to expand our territory by building an outpost. And if you look to the left over here, it tells you what all the icons mean. The right lets you know basically if they're not so good or, you know, hostile, enemy, ally, whatever it might be. Nova Empire info. I think you will find my video about Nova Empire helpful. You know what? I will be sure to check it out. Thanks for popping in here and actually checking out my stream. I do want to come over and check out your videos. So again, really appreciate it putting that in the comments. And in fact, I'm going to see if I can go ahead and just get that set up now. I'm going to go to your channel on a separate one. So I've got that set up. I'm going to check out your channel after I do my stream. So thanks for posting. Definitely will be there. And I'll probably even drop a subscription to your channel. Would love it if you did it to mine too. So this is where we set up base. We are in our galaxy. And looking at this, what's really cool is you can head over to some of these planets. You can scan them, collect resources. It's kind of like going to another enemy's base. Again, if you're a Dawn of Titans player, you would know this reference. It's like going to someone else's lands, their farms, their mines, their VP, and collecting their resources for your benefit. So here we have one of our members, Delonix. He is here, or she, right, is here collecting resources, minerals from this moon, this planet. And I can see there's another one here right next to it that has 120,000 minerals. Now, we've got two different currencies that we need here in game. All right, if we go ahead and I'm going to just head back to my station for a moment. We have two different types of currencies. If you look up at the top, we've got energy. Energy you need in order to actually complete tasks. Everything costs you energy. And then you have next to that the minerals. Now, minerals is basically your currency to pay for what you're doing. Nova, thanks for the subscription. And then we have also these gems over here, right? Let's see if this won't let me collect that one there, but I know I can do it from my main screen here. That it gives me the energy, the minerals, the crystals, the alloy, and scanning. So this here kind of lets you know what your cost of productions and things like that are. Now, working with this, we do have different ways to collect it. Energy and minerals you actually build within your station by having different trading posts to create minerals as well as crystals once you're high enough. So those trading posts help there. You also can collect minerals from scanning planets and moons. Debris, you can also pick it up from there after you attack pirates or other ships. You can actually collect some of the stuff. Same thing goes from alloy, that comes from defeating ships, whether they be enemies, neutrals, whatever it might be. So working with all that helps you kind of go through and basically build up your personal powerhouse. With that, once you reach level 3, you're able to make an alliance, or you can get it cheaper at level 4, which I went ahead and spent my G. That's my currency up over here, right corner. I'm just calling it that G because it's GEC, but I call it G. So with it, I went ahead and hustled it at level 3, paid that extra cost to go ahead and help our alliance get formed. So we are Obsidian. We're here in the Galaxy 141. We have right now near 50 members, and we've got ourselves set up to do some pretty nice things. And I'm actually looking forward to got to do some promotions. Delonix here is going to be helping us out with getting some things set up. So we've got different ranks. Let's see if that one, unless someone might be currently trying to do that with them. We'll see. All right, I'll have to come. Nah, interesting little bug there. We'll see what kind of works on. Hopefully we can get him to upgrade a bit. But yep, I'm the leader here. I'm Jaeger, and then we've got several of our other members that are in here. These top members here that all have the higher general status. They are fellow DOT members. Nova Empire, what is my Twitter? You can catch me on Twitter at Jaeger the Gamer. You can also catch me on Instagram where I'm Gaming Jaeger. Pretty much everything I do falls under that metric. If you go to my About page on my YouTube channel, you can also see links to those different sites. So that's a little bit of what we've got going on. Now let's talk about some of the things that are happening here in game. To the left-hand side, we've got our different chat. We've got the global chat for everything that's going on. We've got our own alliance chat to keep up, and you guys are going to just kind of be helping me hang out here as we do this and work through it. We've got notices. We've got my own legion, which we haven't created a legion yet on the team, but that's within our larger, which you have up to about 60 members at this time. I have seen some alliances that are even bigger, so I believe as you grow, that count can grow. But then you can create legions in your alliance where you can actually group together 10 players. And what this does exactly, I'm still learning. Nova Empire info, maybe you might be able to help out and share some info on that because, again, I'm still learning the game, but I'm loving the game, which is why I'm adding it to my YouTube lineup. So we have the ability to go ahead and create this Legion. Still working on what that's all about. But what are some of the things we've got here, right? We've got free. Every so often in the game, it's roughly a handful of minutes. So far, it's basically under an hour. You get an opportunity to get something free in there. And then we've got the daily tasks that you can come in here and get done. And as you knock them out, you earn extra minerals or energy, or sometimes you actually even earn some G, or you earn points, which as you work through the points, you unlock these extra crates. That's what they're all about. And then there's the weekly ones. Now here I've got some that are in progress. I have some that I already wrapped up. One thing that I have learned about this, just to share with you if you're watching this, is at 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time is when the day resets. So basically calculate your own time zone off of that. That will reset this day count. So however far you get, you reset back to the beginning and you keep working your way through. Highest I've gotten so far was, I believe, up to about 90 points. Yesterday when I was playing on kind of a test account that I had set up, haven't really reached the 150, and I've only been in here for, again, just a couple hours. So we'll see how that goes as we progress. Now, I also at the bottom here can help people out. So as we are building stuff, like right now, I've got to do some building for my station. Let's see what I need to upgrade. Level 4 to get here. I don't have enough minerals, so I need to go ahead and stash up on those soon. But what other kind of upgrades can I do here? Let's go ahead and push up. What do I want to do?
Construction box initialized.
That's the small shipyard.
Admiral's training.
Naval Academy, medium shipyard. I think we'll work up that. I don't even have enough for that. So I've got to go out there. I've got to get some minerals. So we're going to be doing some scouting for sure. But as we kind of build these, you have the opportunity to speed them up. So let's see if we can maybe do that through research. This is something else I recommend you do every single day when you're in here constantly, because this moves quick. So you research, and these give you different boosts based off of your economy or your production, your fleet for your ships, right? Your defense or attacking squads, and then your actual ships themselves, increasing weapon strength or shield strength and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just get some of my research going. Let's increase mineral production. I'm going to go ahead and research that. So that costs me energy and minerals to do it, but now I can ask for help.
Alliance
Now,
help
each
requested.
alliance member will get one of these notices down on the bottom where it says help. And for each alliance member that clicks on that, it will give me a half a percent, right, point, is it 0.5% reduction on what this time would be. Now, I've got 8 people that also need help, so I'm going to go ahead and help them out. And another one just popped up. So I'm always trying to just help my teammate there, making sure that I can help reduce their time in any way possible. Let's see, what's our inbox got here? Notices. Ah, that's a random player. That's okay. Zeus is a new member. Was being accepted by Lolita. Thank you very much for that one. So that's cool. So that's our ship that we've got so far. We've got this little AI lady here who helps us out with going in and setting up different tasks to get done, upgrading trading post 9, and that'll get me some minerals and rewards and all that. But let's go ahead and help out some more. Let's go ahead and head out into our. Is there that much help that is needed if I keep going for it? Let's head on out into our system and see what needs to get done. So this is not where I'm at. Let me see. I don't think I'm jump ready yet. That's our HQ. I want to go to my space station. Ooh, you know what I do? There's one thing I do want to show you. I think this is pretty cool. So that was we checked out Hixum and our Yidixa. One thing we're looking at right now as an alliance is setting up an outpost. So we have our headquarters built, and our goal is to set up an outpost to kind of close in on this neighboring alliance and also start spreading north, claiming some more territory. But there's this one cool alliance. Let me see if I can, not alliance, but this one cool system over here. Let me see if I can find it again, as long as it didn't change. If it changed, then that's even different because that means these like suns can change. Oh no, here it is. Samdaran. I think this is too cool. I don't even know what it's doing right now, but this is like insane nova bursts. Like I want one of these in my territories. And the only problem with is although it's got this really kick-ass sun, you only have 2 planets that you can scan and farm, which is not very helpful, but I mean when you're talking graphics, I mean this is pretty cool. That research is already done. Let me go ahead and get another one going. Let's keep boosting that mineral production. Let's ask for some more help.
Alliance help requested.
And let's also go ahead and get some of our fleet built up. So with this, you start out with a few simple ships, right? You've got your tracer, which is just your little basic, cheapest of the cheap ship to do attacking and defending with. Now, what's nice is you can come in, you can actually customize them. So you can edit these, you can change the weapon between kinetic, you can go to beam, and each one of these offer different things from either like armor piercing, shield piercing, a combination of both, higher accuracy, higher damage, and you can also change the component that goes into it. Do you need more armor? Do you need more shield? Do you want to have a little bit of a combo of this plate, a disruptor which helps you evade attacks or even reactors? So looking at stuff like this, it's quite a bit different for how you can customize what this is going to be and customize it whether you want it for offense, defense, combination, whatever it might be. Zerat, I see your comment there. What's going on? Do an arc. I'm not exactly sure what you're asking for there, but I see your frowny face. Let me know what you need, and I will see if I can give it to you. So we've got this tracer. We also have the eagle, which I set up mine with a little bit more armor to be a little more kind of defensive to protect some fleets. This is going to be your slightly larger of the ships. Then you've got your destroyer, which is the tiger. With that, of course, it comes with more armor, more damage, and then you've got your drone workships. This is what you need. This is basically your farming ship, what you need to send out to collect resources across the system or galaxy. And again, all these different things you can customize in different ways to fit the needs of what you need currently in space. We're going to go ahead and build a couple of these, and I'm going to throw on just some tracers because I like to try to keep
Ship
these shipyards busy when I'm in game. And right now, I'm going pretty much broke on my minerals as is. So I'm going to go ahead and just build some cheap ones so at least these shipyards are doing something for me, not just sitting empty. Now, the other thing with that is you also have in your dock up top is you have different fleets. You start out with one, you progress onto two and onto three. Do an attack. Oh, yeah, sure. You know what? I'll find something to attack. We'll figure it out. So we get in here. We've got our fleets. You kind of keep adding ships to it. Offensive Tiger. Let's go ahead and give Striker. I'm going to give her all three of those offensive Tigers. A defensive Eagle. Let's go ahead and give... Let's go ahead and give 10 of them there. And let's go ahead and give some more tracers to that Striker fleet, which I name myself. You just get Fleet 1, Fleet 2, ATK, and Attack. Gotcha. I'm picking up on there. We'll get into it. And then I named the other one Recon. So this one's going to be just a little bit smaller, but I am giving it some ships to go ahead and help it out with being a little bit more power out in that system. Let's go ahead and help out 4 more people. And again, I'm going to go back to my space station and the system that I'm currently in, which I think this is going to leave me where I left off. That's cool. Let's go back to my system. So I'm that little green icon over there. Now you've seen a little bit of what this looks like. So we are currently in the race to try to conquer some space. Look at, there's another cool little galaxy looking one over there. Wonder what that looks like. Just gonna check it out. I like seeing the graphics of this. This is pretty cool. Oh, it's the same one. Something very similar. I shouldn't say same one, but very similar. So Obsidian, what we're currently working on, I'm actually even checking chats as we go right now. We've got to start setting up defenses, and again, we have to set up some outposts. So I'm checking our group. Now, everybody in our alliance is also responsible for donating to it. And our alliance right now has close to 2 million resources available to do construction. And I've got my log that I can go through and see everything that's going on. You know, the battles, defeats, victories. That's pretty cool from the bird's eye view of things. I can see applications for people that have actually been applying to join. I'll go ahead and accept it. We do have what we ask people to do daily. This is our internal bulletin. This is our external one. And so daily, keep fleet ships building, research going, construction building, and donate to the Alliance daily. Also let people know that they can join me online. I will add them to our group chat we have there. And our public, what people see. We can be friend or foe. It's up to you to choose. Now let me go ahead and come into the system that I'm currently in, and I do need to do a jump soon, but here you can see I've already scanned pretty much all the planets that are in here. It looks like I do have a moon that I can start collecting some resources from. So I'm going to send my little ship over there. And what's really cool about this is all real time, right? So that guy, if you were my enemy, you'd actually be able to intercept that and begin attacking it. Now let's see if I can do an attack. Now these pirates, 3,744. I think I can take that on. Striker has 3,218. All right, so they're going to be pretty equal. Let me see if I can find something that's not going to jeopardize my entire fleet too badly. Here's a 2,000. Okay, so we'll keep that one in mind. It's pretty close to the sun. $14,000 C, and that would probably decimate my tiny little fleet that I have. And these are all just level 1s, so I mean, you can see the level 1s range between what their strength is. So this looks like it's going to be the easiest one for me to take on. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this. We are going to send Striker in to go ahead and do it. Yep, you do not have a full fleet. You don't have every ship possible in there. Enemy isn't weak. We may take significant losses. Let's do it. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and send in Recon to help out. will help in the meantime. And so we're going to let those ships going to head over there by that pirate. Now, here's the number one thing I hope I don't do. I hope I don't piss off these pirates and they decide to band together and come at me. That would not be good. I need some resources. I'm also waiting to go ahead and do a jump soon. Let's see, we got 49 out of 60 members. Our level we've got to work up. But I need to do a jump soon. But it's recharging. So your ship, which your station, can only jump so often. You actually have to jump and then have to be able to let that recharge, which I think comes out to roughly about a day. You've got, I want to say roughly maybe 24 hours for that to recharge. So we'll check out this battle, and then I'll show you kind of how like the whole galaxy and server thing works, because they've got multiple galaxies, and each galaxy is essentially a server. And based on when you start the game, depends on the server that you land in. And right now, it seems like they constantly keep adding all new servers as they fill up and more players continue to download the game. We are in the Galaxy 141. There's a name for it, but I don't exactly remember. Let's get in here and check out this battle. So here come my ships. A little mini tiny battle, and this is going to be a wreck. Do I have someone coming in to even help me out? Oh, look at that. I've got one of my Volt here coming to help me out. Let's get in there and see if you're going to be there. So there's my health. Striker's doing pretty good. Recon's taking some damage. Pirate is, I'm not moving their health all that much, but let's see if we can win this one. Yeah, there we go. Teamwork, getting it in. Recon. Oh, Recon is out. Recon did not survive this attack. Striker is starting to take some heavy hits. This pirate is lasting, but their health is starting to go down. Let's see if we can get in here. Now, I only have just that one fleet to send in, or else I'd hit that plus sign and kind of bring it back in. So you're not micromanaging this battle. Volt, I see you're watching, and I see you're in here. Thank you much for that. This is pretty cool. So we are taking on this pirate together, and we're doing not too bad. All right. Your Fleet 3 is doing pretty good. My Striker is doing pretty good. I like kind of naming. I'm going with, there's 3 fleet names I'm going to use for starting out, which is Striker, Recon, and Blitz is what I'm going to kind of stick with for my 3 team names at the beginning. All right, we're starting to get that pirate to drain down. Starting to get it to drain down. Let's keep going. I'm going to have some repairs to do for sure. Now the big thing is let's hope that pirate doesn't have any friends coming in as well. But, I mean, this is pretty cool. All right, now that pirate's starting to get drained. So I lost Recon. That's okay. They will return back to my dock, and I will do some repairs on them. And then I'm going to have to also try to collect some resources once this drops. So Volt, if we got multiple resources to pick up here, you definitely feel free to grab some for yourself. If there is only one set, I'm gonna try to shotgun and call dibs on that. Hey, look at, there we go. So we've got a few different things going on here. So we've got some minerals to collect, and we also have some of those crystals to collect. So no available workships. Well, isn't that just a pain? Where is my workship at? You're scanning something, aren't you? Oh, you're collecting over here. I'm going to go ahead and recall you. But don't come to me. Where was our pirate? Where was our little pirate battle at? Oh, you're over here by the little crystals. Here we go. Volt, thank you for jumping in on that one. Appreciate that much. Let's go ahead and collect some minerals and some crystals. So we're going to go ahead. All right, come on, workship, get back to the dock. By all means, move at a glacial pace while you're at it. We just got this free space cash just laying around. So once that ship gets into dock, Let's help in the meantime. All right, you're in dock. Let's go ahead and get them crystals.
Collecting resources.
And what else do we have here? So the battle was a success. Our admirals gained some experience, and now we've got some minerals and crystals to collect. Let's go ahead and recall our fleet. They'll head back to our station. So I mean, this game is pretty cool. It's definitely caught my attention. It's got some interesting little components to it. Let's see what else we've got going up in here. We've got some achievements that we've unlocked. So, lose 5 gunships. I've done that and more. Already close to finishing the next one. So they give you plenty of free like currency that's in here. I mean, even everything you've collected so far, you know, there's plenty of currency that can be earned. I just spent a whole lot already helping our team speed things along. But I thought that was pretty cool, right? I mean, we've got the pirate attack that goes on. Volt, you're right here on stream with me, and you're able to just jump right into that battle and see what's going on. I love the live action play of this game, so this is definitely pretty cool. So if you watch this now, watch it later. If you're looking for a new game to play, join me in Nova Empire. Join our Obsidian Alliance, and let me take a look and see if we've decided. Are we going north or south for our outposts? I think I've got the answer now from our team. All right, let me take a look here. We've got the where'd that system name go? Ambor up north. It looks like we're going to go there. So let's let the team know we'll be setting up outpost in Ambor to close off that channel. Next, we will need to set up defense. Cool, so that's collecting what's gone idle. Fleet-wise, yes, I do have to manage because I've taken some damage, so let's go ahead and repair. It's going to cost me 133 crystals, 6,000 minerals. Nova, I see you got me on Instagram. I'm going to connect with you too. Thank you for that. Appreciate the support. I'm going to make sure I just pay it right back to you. All right, so that's getting repaired. Now let's take a look, right? Right, Tasso. You unfortunately lost your fleet, but we're going to go ahead and assign you to it. There we go. Let's go ahead and change that name. I'm going to create Recon once again. We got 7 ships to give you. That's about it for right now, Recon. Till I can make more. There they are. So one part about this is looking at these tiny icons. Now, where were they? There we go. Juventus is collecting some minerals. That's all cool. I sure hope you're on our team. I got them crystals though, so that's all that really counts. Let's help out some more. Workships are collecting. How far off am I from moving up to level 4? That's what I'm really after here. 665. Oh, I'm way off. All right, let's see if I got anything in my items. Let's see. Resources. This is not what I want. Let's see. Here we go. Resources. Do I have anything currently in backstock? Nope. How about so many crates? Oh, here we go. We got stuff. Let's go ahead and open up some. There we go. 50,000 minerals, some admiral experience. I'll show you how to use those in a minute. 50,000 energy, 50,000 minerals. See, look at this stuff. Hour speed up. Boom. This is great. 50,000 minerals. We got some alloy. More alloy. Even more alloy. 50,000 minerals. More alloy. There we go. Minerals. Energy. Hour speed up. Cool. Minerals. Minerals. Alloy. We got 3 more pulls here. Admiral experience. Cool. More admiral experience. More minerals. Fantastic. Medium crate. Oh, excuse me. We got one of those. Let's see what we got. 5,000 alloy. Cool. Large crate. We got 3 of those. Where do these come from? I don't even know. 20,000 crystals. Sweet. 20,000 crystals. Excellent. 200,000 minerals. That's what we need right there. And we've got an ultra crate. Where did this come from? I have no idea. But let's use it. Let's see what we got. 30,000 admiral experience. There we go. Name change use. Don't want to do that. Admiral experience. I can use those with my admirals. And I don't need to warp at all. All right, cool. So I got 653 minerals. Now I think I can go ahead and start that upgrade, right? Let's go ahead and move on. Station level 4. Ah. 665. Volt, you get when an alliance member buys something. So, right? You know what? That's right. You're right. Because I've seen those. I got the little trophy over there that the alliance supports itself, right? So I totally forgot about that. Someone in your alliance made a purchase, so you received a gift. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and collect that. Who's buying it? I don't know, but I appreciate you. 1 large crate. Let's see what we got. Items. Items. 1 large crate. Give me some massive minerals. Crystals, 20,000. That's okay. Can we close off that gap? Let's see. 1,000 minerals. Inspect recruits. 5Gs. 3,000 minerals. 10,000 minerals. I think that put us over. And 1,000 minerals. There we go. I think. Ooh, and I got a crate there. Hold on. Let's go back to daily. Got a crate. 10,000 energy, 10,000 minerals. Fantastic. I think that did it. Let's give some help. Let's go ahead and get that station 4 on a roll. Gonna take 1 day, 9 hours, and 20 minutes, and you better believe we are doing it. There we go. So while that builds, use resources. I certainly did it. So I get 10,000 energy for that. Consume more stuff. Get more stuff. That's what it's all about. So what's nice is while that station is going, I still can actually work construction on some other things, which I'm pretty much flat broke on. So I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of this at all. But let's start all the way down at level 1. And can my, let's see, this is my trading post. Can I even upgrade my trading post? I certainly can. 16 minutes. That'll help me produce more. I can ask for help. People can help kind of knock some time off of that. Great, this is looking pretty good. And Juvenius helped me out here. Sweet. What do we got in this inbox? So, I mean, this is just, it's kind of a little bit all over the place. All right, we collected those crystals. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Fleet, for doing your job. Research. Let's go ahead and get some more research going, right? So, I mean, there's just always something to do in this game. So, there's definitely a level of depth to this that I dig. Increase mineral production. You know it. Let's do it.
Alliance help requested.
Now, let's get into that system. And go out to the galaxy and see if we can set up that outpost now. Goal was to close off this channel right here in Ambor. And we want to build an outpost. That's right, I gotta send my whole fleet all the way through here because I'm not jumped over there. Isn't that just annoying? Let me see if I can... That's gonna be the problem. It's because I'm over in that system. I literally have to take a highway to get through there. So look at, see these little light beams in between here? I literally have to go from where I'm at in the green, down, over, and work my way all the way over here to cut across and move back up those highways. I need to get myself into our central one. Be nice if I could jump here, because it did not pull me in. Station jump. Who is not in the dock? Always something, always something. All right. Who did I leave behind here? Oh, collecting some minerals. All right, I'm going to recall you. Because if I can jump, we're jumping. The lead is on it. Letting people know, donate what you can. All right, am I all docked up? So let's see. Let's see if it will let me. It's a nice little spot right next to the HQ. Let's see if it's going to let me do it.
Station jumping.
There we go. So we were able to jump in the system. So this is what I'm kind of noticing here, right bottom left corner. Once you get to the halfway point, I believe you can jump. This is just an educated guess here. You can jump within your territory. If you want to jump out of your territory in open space, you probably have to let the thing charge up all the way around. That's what I'm kind of going for. That's what I'm thinking. So now it will take much less time for my ship to get there and build that outpost. So let's build an outpost. Boom. Outpost number 1 started. Territory on the expansion. All right, so you shouldn't need to jump. We should be able to send just your workship for, nope, for support. There we go. So we got that on the move. So now that should help us expand our territory out just a little bit further. Goal will be to start moving that out. I'd like to get out here in that Zulay Crow. But I'm also cool if we just kind of start moving around that northern territory there. And into this little corner space here into Dontor. That'll kind of be, I think, what the mission will be. Start spreading that out a bit. Let's check out what this system has to offer. All right, got a nice black space, yellow sun, couple planets. Curious to know. An unprobed system, we got to probe it first. Okay. So is it worth probing this system is the big question. Do we want to expand both north and south at the same time? Aaron, did I make my alliance yet? Yes, I did. We are on server 141. I don't know if you're in game yet, but we do have an alliance that's called Obsidian. 0 instead of an O. B $SIDIAN, Obsidian. You can also search for an alliance by a tag. It's just going to be 0BS, literally. So 0 B and $. So if you know, Aaron, your server that you're on, excuse me, we are in Galaxy 141. Again, I'll pull that out. Let's go into our nice, big, massive space view here to kind of show you where we are at. We are in the Libre Galaxy, which is your server. And again, there are loads of galaxies all around. But what these galaxies are each individual servers. Anyone watching may already know that.
Mission complete.
I actually really didn't want to touch on that one inside of here, but take a look. This is what something that has some players that have already been well established in the game, how they have set up their own territories and everything that goes into it. So our goal is to eventually do something very similar to this and expand into our own space. So that'll be the question really for our alliance is what we're doing now is do we want to push south? Do we want to push further north and start wrapping around this safe zone? I love having that black hole system right inside of our territory. I think that's pretty sweet. So I got to check some Obsidian leader chat here. Gonna find out where to next after we colonize Ambor, right? What do we got going on with that next? So I'm gonna just post this up in our little leaders chat we've got going on. Now, what's cool about this is as this construction gets going, you can probably see this happening up on the screen that people can kind of help support it. So if we actually move into this system, once my ship arises, which you can see the route coming in here, right? It's getting ready to move through that hyperspace, that little wormhole. It's going to come on in, it's going to start construction, and fellow Alliance members can then come in and actually help support move that construction along a little bit quicker. So, what I'm curious to find out is exactly when we can move on to a second outpost. So, if you have a free workship, that would be great. Sorry, I'm all over. I'm live streaming the game on YouTube. Nothing wrong with a nice shameless plug in game, letting people know that they should check it out. All right. Is my ship in there yet? About 4 more minutes. Got some minerals. Yep, I brought back 3,000 minerals from when I recalled you. That's all good. Let's go ahead and help out some more peeps there. So there we go. But it's pretty empty, so we're not going to have to fight for this at all. Just kind of get that outpost started, though. See what kind of happens with that. That'll be kind of nice. I would like to get out here once this gets started. We got 3 more minutes. Okay. Let me see if I can check out a little bit of another system to probe. What's nice is you can look into it prior to probing it to see if it's kind of something you're interested in doing. So it's going to cost me 1,000 energy to probe. This one, I'm not too concerned about probing that just because the planet count isn't even that great. I think I'd like to move up here into Selnak. Kind of close off that corner maybe as well would be pretty nice. If it's worth, not a whole lot of planets on this one here. What about up here? It's like the single system pipeline. Evexus. I hope you got some nice planets. That would be great. Oh, you're pretty decent. Decent. 3 major planets. Looks like you get about 4 moons in here. Evexus. Straight north of our HQ could be a nice cutoff point for another outpost, not put post. All right, let's jump on in here. "41 seconds. Come on, ship. Do I have a ship speed up at all? I mean, you're moving along. Doing your space things. Pretty cool. And you're going to build on the sun. All right, outpost construction has started. Who's that flying through? Little Lolita. Cruising through space here. Nope, not you, Siri. Go to sleep. All right, so our HQ here. We definitely got to start spreading out a little bit, but you know what I can do is I think I could probably start scanning. Recon. Scan this one. Striker. Hopefully get some good turnouts from their scans. Pulling some nice resources, but at least there's some fresh planets to go through there. Construction just started. Yes. Evexus is a choke point. Single system channel. Galaxy. He wants to know where to put that. Let's see. Ambor. Let's bookmark this. Outpost 1. Got it. Let's see, where are you at? Outpost 1. There we go. And I also want to go ahead and bookmark Outpost 2. I'm just going to mark it as that for now. All right, we got things moving there. Let me get back on track, get my focus back in here. I probably will come in and probe the system just a little bit later, but not at the moment. Wrong button. But I will probe that so that way I can get my ship to jump there once my jump drive refreshes. We got a day and 5 hours for that level 4 upgrade to take place. I'll be coming for you, PY1. What else do we have here for territory? We got a couple more. This will be pretty interesting. I dig this. I like that nice black hole system. I think that looks pretty cool over there. Over there in Yidixa. Got our HQ set up right there in the center. Hixam for the Zero BS Obsidian Alliance. I think for now, do a final check-in, make sure this outpost here is at work.
Exploration report available.
I do not want to scan.
Exploration report available.
Very curious to know how many outposts can we make. Buildings. Outpost 1 of 1. We've got some defense going on. Okay, so outpost in Ambor.
Exploration report available. Starting construction.
So I think that'll do it. So what we've got so far for tonight for the second chance of taking a look at Nova Empire. Done about a nice hour-long stream here, just kind of give you some more info on the new Nova Empire game available on Apple. This has been some of my gameplay here, actual setup of our own alliance and everything going on. Taking a look at it, we've extended our territory a little bit, and the goal will be continue to extend it up north. I think maybe next time we'll make a bit of a larger leap. So we're here in Ambor. I think the next outpost I'm going to try to go for is up here in Evexis and really expand that tour a little bit quicker. Try to get something a bit larger like these guys over here have it. So that is what we've got. Thanks for joining me on stream. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here now. If you're catching this on the replay, thanks for watching. Please make sure you drop a like and a subscribe if you don't already. Feel free to check out some other video content on my channel, including one other Nova Empire stream from the other day, as well as some Dawn of Titans content. If you want, feel free to connect with me on the Line chat app. You can hit me up. My ID is DOTFandrill. Feel free to add me on there and let me know which game you play, and I will get you to some of our social groups on that one. But again, thanks for joining. I'll catch you guys next time on another live stream for Nova Empire. I'm Gaming Jaeger, and I'm out.